Hello and welcome in. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch, musician and music teacher living in Seattle. In Dead by Daylight news, the PTB is open today with a new killer, which of course brings the new Killer Chase theme music. My take on the music has always been a very positive one. I've enjoyed my audio experience within DBD. I think the compositions are very good, specifically the Killer Chase theme. So with that being said, the Skull Merchant, the PTB version, we know it's going to be different in the live, but I'm excited to hear what this sounds like. Let's go. All right, first and foremost, I want to let you know where I'm getting this from. This is a YouTube channel called DBD Music on YouTube, but whatever, either way, this is where I'm getting it, and you can look at it, subscribe to it, so when new music comes out, you can check it out. All right, we're going to take a look at all of the themes, far, approaching, near, and of course, the chase theme. So here we go. Oh, wow. That's in a 6-note, a 6-beat grouping pattern there. That's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start over. That's super slow. This is very ominous, right? Something bad could happen, but it's far away. This music represents that really well. I feel like there's a common denominator here that exists in all the DBD music, which is really heavy bass synthesizer and percussion. Like, it's not groovy. It's like traveling everywhere with a bunch of reverb. The bass stuff has a bunch of reverb too, and there's random like sounds that happen. It sounds like a scary map, which makes sense because that's what's going on. All right, now we're going to check out the transition from far into approaching. Wow. All right, that's a very cool sound. I don't know the backstory of the killer. I know there's a drone involved. I know there's tech involved, and I feel like this sound, this music we're getting represents that, like, or at least an introduction of that. The wildest part for me, let's go back and do the transition again. Just listen to that slow 6-note pulse that we have in layer 1, and notice it's still present in the approaching layer here. And believe it or not, it's still the same tempo, but it feels like this. It feels like kind of chaotic. It's still here, but it's the accent grouping. We have a 2-note thing. We have a 2-note rhythmic grouping, and it's basically just an interval, a low interval and a higher interval. But the articulation difference is what makes it wild, because we go short to long, more of a staccato and a legato, like boom ba boom ba. Maybe a tenuto and a legato. Like it's very apparent. Let's do the transition one more time and just listen how much this, like, I guess not upset, but just like jolts you into a different listening space. That's a dominating sound. Yeah, man, the cyborg power jolt. Okay, what is gonna happen down here? Okay, let's get into it. This is the transition from approaching to near. Okay, so obviously the forefront, that percussion level, that's like our rhythmic melody there. By the way, that drill still is in the back. I can hear the drill in the background though. Listen again. Wah, wah. It feels like something's about, like an alarm's going off. We're gonna build pressure. Something's gonna explode. There's a lot of tension building here. So we have the constants. We have the constant layer from the first one. The second one is there. Now this percussion part is its own thing. It feels like it's a mixed meter. Like I don't know what the time signature is. I have to sit down and like transcribe it out. But what I like about that is it adds a very, very new element, because it's nowhere related to the other stuff. Now, with all that being said, I feel like there's a lot to listen to right here. So let's get out a program where we can turn down different layers and see how these work with each other. All right, so this program has labeled these as vocals, drums, bass, strings, and other. Obviously, that's not really what these are, but we're just going with it because that's what the software is doing. So here's our music. So let's turn everything down except the top line and see what this sounds like. Ooh. Creepy. Okay, let's turn that down. Let's bring the drums up. Whoa, okay, that is a way I'm getting I'm getting more of a 6/8 groove now, just that isolated. I didn't get that before. Okay, that's very cool. Let's turn that down. Let's bring up the third line here. You can see how that relates to the drums. Very cool. Okay, let's bring up this fourth line. Now, some of these effects are obviously, it's a digital deconstruction, so you're going to have some issues with pulling these away. It's not like an official thing or anything. So what's the last line sound like? That's the creepy pulse. And obviously you bring it all back together and we get our composition back. That's pretty fun. Okay, we're definitely, well, I haven't heard the next one yet, but when we do it, we're 100% going to do that again because I want to know if this is still stacked on the next one. And finally, the transition from near into the chase theme. That's the first thing I'm getting, obviously, besides the all the drum percussion stuff. I mean, it's not that many notes, but that is the speed of it. Sorry, I need the transition one more time because that really hits you quickly. Now that we felt the percussion in that previous section, it's obviously still there. All the layers from before are still there. We talk a lot about on this channel layered listening. This is like, at this point, we have everything. We have at the beginning, the second, third. Now we're stacking this. It's a lot for the ear to pick out. So just listening to it right here, it feels like, I mean, it's cool. It makes you want to run, obviously, in the video game aspect. But if you're really thinking about the music spot and listening, there's a lot going on. So you know what we got to do. Let's head over to the program and see what it shows us. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look again. Now you can see here the majority of what the software is picking up is on the drum track and then the other track. So we'll just turn these other ones down. Oh man, the drum track is happening. There's so many notes going on. Let's bring this other one up. Okay, that's the creepy one. Okay, what if we remix the volume here? Let's put that like right there. And then bring drums up super loud. There we go. I'm kind of biased though, so maybe that should be the chase theme. No, I think that it's definitely very fun. Now keep in mind, obviously, usually I only use the software when I'm like, if I'm going to do like a bass cover or a drum cover, you put the song in and you fade out the instrument that you're playing so you can play the part. You know, again, this is not like Studio Perfect. It's just, it's software that you use online. It's nothing amazing, but at least it helps us like take a look and you can kind of isolate stuff. Well, there you go. That was pretty interesting. What did you think about that? I personally liked it, but hey, it's only the PTB version. You know it's going to be different in the live. Well, you never know, but I mean, think about Ghostface and how many variations there were of that. But anyway, if you didn't like it, let me know which section you want to change, please, and thank you. My name is DrumRollTony. I'm a streamer on Twitch. Make sure to catch me when I'm live. So we can talk about video game music, DVD, or just music in general. You can find a link to my Twitch channel in the video description below. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel so you can catch the next one. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.